it going? Happy New Year! It's finally 2021. I wasn't expecting that to happen, to be honest. I was fully expecting at 5 minutes before midnight to see a government communication on Instagram saying, oh no, we're actually calling this 2020 part 2. So you got another year of 2020. Doesn't look like the case. Anyways, I wanted to show you guys this small interaction that I've changed since hi Mia, since I already am running 2 dancers in my legendary Edelgard's team, and how are you going to make the 3rd dancer reach her? I decided to go with the legendary Hector, which is interesting. It is both good and bad. He can Gale Force himself. He does carry Armor March in seal form, which is very helpful because a lot of the times you can't really leverage Armor Stride. You're tucked far back. You're unable to give Edelgard some space to be alone and move. So having a unit next to her who will give her Armor March and can also carry Smite, because Smite on a Gale Force team is nice, might be better overall. There are some interactions in which Legendary Edelgard will have a small problem. That problem being the fact that with Heavy Blade, she since this puts her starting cooldown to 4 rather than 5, she might hit twice and proc her own Gale Force rather than getting a dance, so that might get you 1 fewer kills. But I don't have enough experience with the Legendary Edelgard to say if that's gonna be more often than not. Let me go back. I gotta show you my defense really quickly. This came in from Magnus. I don't believe I showed it to you, so here we go. As usual for this week, as soon as I record, like a couple hours later, I get the defense. So yeah, there is a bunch of units with very low merges, nothing special, nothing crazy. They are using the Altina, and they're using 1, 2, 3, 4 dual heroes, and this Naga's at +1. My cage is good here, of course, but it is snipeable, and they will aim to snipe it. Also, we got a very good seal today in attack speed solo. I don't plan on using it on offense, although on defense I can definitely see some candidates for it. This effect is this Canter reposition effect is very good. They're not running a dancer, but they effectively did a building snipe reposition dance. So I guess this spot I could have protected more, but it ends up working fine in the end. I mean, it's sloppy, but my opponent made it sloppy, not me. Or both, but they left a healing tower up, which is a problem for them. Also, I'm surprised that Brave Ike attacked first and that Kaguro didn't get the one-shot, because, see, that's a 61 hit. And Kaguro is the Hardy Baron carrier, so I was really surprised that Kaguro didn't get the one-shot and kill the Winter Altina. Now, most of my specials are gone, so I'm weaker and squishier. Thracer, doesn't do well there. Regine explodes Spike, that's a problem, but we saw last Astra season that non-Miracle Seliph has the same problem, so that's just a matchup that I'm prepared to lose. Even though Regine is obviously gonna be super popular. But we get our special spiral guy. That sucked, because had Mirabilis danced, that would have been another kill. So that part sucked. Also, we do no damage to Veronica with double Death Solo plus this. So yeah. I'm surprised that Kaguro didn't go to the right and hit me up. There is no tactics room that I can see. Her movement doesn't seem to be impaired, so that turn was kind of confusing. They get a few kills, but one more unit is going to die, and that's going to be Regine, I think. Yep, we get the kill. we only needed 2 kills to be fine for defense points, and they look fairly rematchable. The Heavy Blade plus Bolt Fighter combo is not scaring me much. And we have a mock battle that I think that I can get in. It's against Casper, who I located. Casper was posting on Reddit about their defense. They were asking him about the viability of Nemesis. While I like the idea of Nemesis, for example, IP Cool is running a very good Nemesis lineup. I'm gonna go through this map first and then preview IP Cool's map. They stream, so I hope they're gonna be fine. I'm gonna be linking their channel in the description so that you can go check them out. They also do AR content, and they're fairly high invested as well, so it's all something that can be worth learning from. I understand the idea of the double bond. However, I'm not a fan of the bond splitting the skills. Nemesis does fine as long as he's tucked in and there's units nearby. But the problem is that he needs 3 units within 2 squares. So that part they're covered. However, this gets nullified if the allies have less than 90% HP. So that's a problem. He also gets attack defense based on those exact same circumstances. That's a problem because my Bolt Tower is not being challenged. And while this could be a catapult and this could be a Duma, and I think that would help a lot. I really like this fortress placement to protect the healing tower, so you need to go in on the catapult turn, and I assume that this is the real trap, so as to leave Nemesis and his allies up. There is also a problem with the fact that this trap I can just heal off very easily, or I can just bypass, because this lane is open, this is open, this, yes, it's spring water, but there's plenty of flying units that can help me. This is a safe square, this is not threatened, so I can park somebody here. And there is one more issue that I have with this map. Also, the cage should be higher up, I guess. I like the cage, however, I don't think that Duo Violet is doing enough for you. We'll get there. First and foremost, what I see is the fact that you have 1, 2, 3, 4 red units, 1 blue unit, and the strongest tanks in Astra Seasons are Brave Hector, blue, and blue ignores Thracier, and Branya, blue, ignores Thracier. So those 2 tanks should have no problem whatsoever dealing with this map. I don't think that I can Legendary Edelgard this. Rhea has a weird build. I can see why you would want her to be defensive. However, I don't believe that she performs well enough, and she can very easily get baited in player phase. Also, a tank could even sit here. The fact that you're fully splitting your map in half, I feel, is a detriment to you for 2 reasons. One, you only have 1 dancer and it's stuck in a corner over here. The dancer doesn't have anything like there's ground orders over here, but ground orders doesn't affect Mirabilis. So your ground orders would be letting Rhea go over here or to the right of my screen, but Mirabilis doesn't get the jump. She gets the jump from aerobatics. This ground orders doesn't do anything for you. So that's a problem. Had Violet been in the place of the Cordelia, your left side would be even weaker to a blue tank, but you would let your Tracer jump over here. Now, is that good? I don't think it's good enough just yet. Let me go into a couple just showcase matches. First off, it's Branya. I run playing as a support for Branya. I don't think she's needed here. I can just go in with Bolt Tower. I don't believe that I will be killing without Bolt Tower. Let me just check. Yes, Nemesis lives. However, I don't believe that you do any damage to me either. I want to leave these buildings up. They do nothing for you, and they help me. So I am just going to run away with everybody. Commit to the left side. I can even commit to the right side, but you get my point. I can wait one more turn. I could. No, I can't snipe thrace here. That kind of sucks. I am going to eventually park Bronya Lake here, I think. So let me break this and let me park one of my dancers over here so that I get a dance off. This is super optimized, and this spot is not being threatened. And your Thrace here is stuck in a corner. We saw when was it, in Caldo's map 2 days ago. If a unit is stuck in a corner like this, you kill this, you park your Gale Force over here, and this unit is immobilized, unable to attack, unable to go anywhere or do anything for you, and it's actually good for the offense because they do nothing to you. I could even murder everybody, I think. 1, 2, I can park her there, and this kills as well. So, yeah. You have no way to reach. You would have to go all the way around here. Violet is gonna suicide. Ree is going to heal, but I don't care. I don't think I care. So let me see. Can I? Yes, I can even do this play. Look at this. Flame is in range of Bronya, so Bronya is fully supported with all that in mind. I'm not using Kanto. There is no need for it. There's that. There's 2 melee units. I don't care about 2 melee units. Ree survives. Okay, that's. Does that count as impressive? I can trigger the trap. I don't care. I snipe the Ree after the dance. And I can even do this. Break 1. Don't need the Kanto, break 2, and I got my pots. So everything is super easy, super safe for me. And everybody kills Mirabilis. So, let's try the right side. And, oh no. Okay, at least... No, I lost you. Where did you go? Did you play? I think you might have played. Is that what caused you to jump forward? You should be ahead of me, I think. Let's see. This is, by the way, since they're here, this is IP Cools. Nope. This is IP Cools. They use Nemesis in Light Season, and, well, this is busted in half, but this is basically a basic idea. They're running deflect magic because there's really no point in trying to deal with Nemesis' speed. Just have him doubled and have him take 0x2 essentially. You can contact them on their stream and ask them more about their map, see if you have potential swap-ins. Triandra can be a Mirabilis, of course, because they give us interchangeable fairies for each season. Kaker Gale Force on plus 10 dance plus 8 flying Olivia is definitely overkill, but it adds up. They also run a cage. Who's their duo unit? Oh, Do Ephraim is their duo unit. So they do run a cage. A cage is a nice checkmark to have. But yeah, let's find you back, Casper. Where did you go? There you are. Okay, so you just played. Nope, don't want to show you. I don't want to expose people's maps for no reason. Since we're analyzing this map, that's where we want to be. Anyways, let's go to the right side. Let's see. I could even have tanked this Cordelia, but anyways, let's go to this side. Let's see, here's one, here's a dance. Do we kill? Yes, we do. And so we're essentially safe. She's gonna suicide, she's gonna do nothing. They're gonna need to go all the way around to target me. So, yeah, no, I don't want to say it's no bueno, but it's not very bueno. Yay! The drawback, I don't know. I can see the reasoning behind the drawback to keep your nemesis next to people, but the problem is with this building split, you're denying yourself all these squares within two spaces of your nemesis. So those spaces would normally allow nemesis to have allies nearby. But now you don't. You don't have them. I could break this. He has Dragon Fang, so that's not a very scary ultimate. I would consider Bonfire. I would definitely consider Bonfire on Nemesis. Wait, does he have Death Blow? Yeah, I'm not a fan of Death Blow either. So let's just finish the map real quickly, and then I'm gonna go into a few sets that I would change. How can I put you up? Okay, you can go here. You can do this. Oh no, that sucks. Okay, so I can snipe you. Yes, yes. I could even snipe you like this and have Tracer Suicide since I got the pots. Also, the pots here, yes, there is a point to having them here, although I wouldn't keep the full line. There are 2 points that I want to make. One, you could hide the pots over here. Two, yes, you by putting the pots over here, you are making it so that many people who want to get the pots will inadvertently free up your map. But you don't want to give your opponents the choice. You want to be the one who makes that decision, who decides that. Let's go with Hector, just to show you how even more broken Hector is. I can just put Hector in the red zone, and he's just gonna tank everybody. Do I need him to run with 2 supports? Actually, let me show you. I can test the trap. It's the real trap. I don't care. You go here. That sucks. Okay, I can... Never mind. You can stay there. You can swap. You can do this. You can do this, and now Hector is at full. So... yeah, we have that. Again, left side or right side, I don't think would matter ultimately. What would matter is the fact that I want Hector over here, I think. Does it matter? So I can do a few things. Yeah, I can do 1, 2, you go here. Smite Hector up. Hector, whatever, I can do some residual damage. Also, Bonfire Hector is the best special for him by far. I don't want to go here because that would put me in Violet's range. In fact, I can single support Hector. If I wanted, I could have dug out the Bronze Throne and left Corin there. By the way, I prefer Flame to Corin as my support. When I get to run only 1 support, I do choose to run, that's a 00, I do choose to run Flame on defense, on protection, on support, over the other guy, over male Corin. So now I can pop this. Oh no, it's the trap. Who cares? You break this. You go here. Now I want, this is a wall, by the way. This is a C-shaped wall, which protects me and not you. So 1 more point to the merit of not running a full lane. Like the single full lane, I just don't feel it does enough for you. I know that there are some people who I haven't seen them anymore in a long time, but many people would run double lanes in the middle with cav horses on the sides, but that's a very old defensive archetype that I don't feel has been updated for I don't know when's the last time I saw that. Anyways, so let's go into a few changes that I would make. This I like. This I definitely like. This I could do without. This could be, in fact, this I feel should be a catapult, and this should be a Duma. I don't feel that you need Mirabilis. I feel that you could be running a different unit. In fact, in Water Season, I feel that you would really benefit from a Legendary Azora. Now, I generally consider Legendary Azora to be a crutch of a unit, but in this case, since a dance will threaten all the way down to here with just a regular dance, a Legendary Azura dance will threaten up to here, which is interesting because, or if you were to get rid of either of these two, or this, I don't know what this does for you, but oh, level 5 Cavalry Skull, I don't know if I am a fan of that. Also, I see you leveled up your cage. I think level 3 is enough. I don't think there is any need for level 4. And you should definitely be leveling up your healing tower to max. So if you were to get rid of either of these two, Byleth would move here, and then she would be able to do 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, and threaten this square, so she would go, whoa, she would get all of this and all of this. That's, and even further down actually, all of this, and all of this maybe? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, yeah. She gets all this diagonal with the Legendary Azura. Ground Lords isn't necessary. Aerobatics might be, but not really. If you keep them adjacent to each other, your dancer will just follow the Byleth. This read doesn't do anything for you, I don't think. There is... I don't see any merit in pushing up to her. Close Call is under her default set, so that's fine. You have the right idea with Attack Smoke, but I would put that on Nemesis and I would look to a different unit over here. If you plan to run one at all, although you might want to. Who's a good unit? Someone tanky, like a Kyria, but not Kyria because you already have 2 red units. Maybe one of a Summer Mia would be great. One of the horses, the new horses, Selena, the blue tome, the new one, would be good. You could, if you have a Winter Bernadetta, you could run Winter Bernadetta here. You could run a staff with either a horse staff or a flying staff with aerobatics over here and rescue. So you would activate your Nemesis, you would pull him down, you would allow, well, this would be a Duma, so they don't do anything, but you would activate your left side without the offense doing anything, because Winter Bernadetta from this spot deals 1 damage to all these units. Yes, it will get healed off, but before you would need to move the healing tower then. That's just a consideration, an alternative consideration. There's a thread on Reddit on the Winter Bernadetta plus Rescue combo. There's actually 2 of them, I think. Just search for Winter Bernadetta or Rescue, and you should be able to find them. What else? I would change a few things. I don't feel that the B slot is free enough for your tank to run the support skill, that being Chill Attack. Chill Attack is fine, but I don't know. I actually opted not to run it on my Dark Defense anymore, so you could do without it. Your C slot should be Attack Smoke. So your B slot ideally would be a lull, and your A slot and possibly even your Seal slot could be Fortress Defres, like you saw on IP Cool's team. And just make your Nemesis really, really hard to kill. In fact, you could even convert this into a raid boss map if you have enough defensive mythics. You could run a Doom over here. You could run that garbage guy, a leaf over here. Just give 10 more HP to Nemesis, 4 more speed, 3 more attack, and just stack these slots to make him pretty much unkillable. Really hard to kill in general. So then you would move your Tracer over here, you would have your staff over here that could be like an Azama or a Wrist, just an unkillable healer, and these two would be keeping each other alive. There are a few options, I would say, but there are definitely a number of issues that I see with this defense. Having your bolt tower over here just doesn't do enough for you because it's so easy to heal. Had your bolt tower been over here, it would be 1, 2, 3 safe, and it wouldn't be damaging your Nemesis. So you could have one bolt tower over here and one trap over here, whether it's a bolt tower or a you could have one bolt tower would the real bolt tower I would definitely put over here, and the others I'm not so sure about. Yeah, I was thinking if I could clear this with Legendary Edelgard. I could snipe the Tracer and hide here, maybe. Let's see if I can. This is just practice for me. I never really bring Legendary Edelgard, but let's see. Maybe it works. I don't know. So I want my dancers to be like here. I only get to run one dancer though. That sucks. But I do get to smite up my dancer. So that part is cool. So let's see. You go here, you go here. I want to go in on bolt tower turns. Ah, shoot. I need to break this as well. That sucks. You go here, you go here, you go here. Let's see. There's no way that I kill. Although I might know, there's no way that I kill without let me see. I could start here and just smite up. That sounds better actually. Let's see. Turn 3. Let's see if I can go with Bolt Tower. So I get the smite off. You kill the Nemesis. Okay. So I kill the Cordelia. I don't think that I get to hide. Oh, actually, yes, I can do something like this. I can kill the Tracer, and now you can't reach me, and I can finish you off with the rest of my team. So yeah, this is another limitation of the split line in the middle. You can't go anywhere. I'm just gonna hide you since you're useless from this point on. What turn is it? It's turn 4. Can you go around? Also, these are for player phase. I wouldn't stack up on movement skills. They delay your AI movements, and they're just not what you want to run. To be fair, so I would personally get rid of them. I can put you here, and I can put you here. And you can hide here, and you can give her armor march, so that's nice. So now she is out of range of your dancer because they did all their stuff, but they're not. Violet explodes. Oh shoot! Why don't I get the Raging Storm? Oh, of course, I should have moved the Hector away. Okay, this is just my lack of experience, and I'm just spitballing here. This is just freeform practice. I'm not really looking at anything serious here. Anyways, 14, 17, ow. Yeah, okay, whatever. You get my point. Those are the changes that I would make for the time being. And yeah, I feel that there is mainly a layout issue and a few of your unit sets that I would change. Yeah, I feel that there are a few points that I would change before suggesting anything further for the time being. Let's go public. Let's do our match for today. There's wrestling in a couple hours, so I want to be up for that. Okay, this just looks like Hector food, but I'm willing to be surprised. I can double Hector. I can double smite Hector. Go here, snipe the Celica. Let me see. Hector goes here, gets danced, gets smited. No. What's on my Hector team actually? Only one dancer. Yeah. Okay. So. Oh, I don't need the double smite. Hector goes here, gets danced, gets smited, snipes the Celica. Nobody can go through here to threaten this support spot, so I can start with my Flame over here. And Hector is immune to Panic Manner because she starts with 72 HP. So let's go back to what we were saying. You go here. You go here, you go here, and I go in on turn 2, although, yes, you have recover, not even restore. I'm looking to see if there is a way. There is actually a way, yes, there is a way for me to go in on turn 1, and that would be this. That would be to rescue upwards. Like, I don't care about you. You go higher, and you snipe the Celica. And they're giving me a dance staff who won't be able to be attacked. 14 damage. Okay. Yep. That's pretty much it. You go here, you don't snipe the Azura, that's interesting. Okay, let me just get the pot and everything. And I can hide you, and I can pop the pot so that I can finish my opponent off very safely. And in the enemy phase, of course, I activate Bonfire. Which means that my opponent's... No, I wanted her to go up, whatever. Okay, so offense was very straightforward against a player who only had one poop chair and no other chairs. Okay, so what else happened? Casper, let me know if you wish to change your layout to IP cools, in which case you would need to message them. I will link their Twitch channel in the description. If you change your layout, we can work on your sets. If you decide to try and alter your existing building layout, we can try to work on it, but we would need to change a few of your units as well. I don't feel that Reed does anything for you, and neither does Cordelia for the time being. And probably neither does Byleth. Byleth does enable you to run a cage. The problem is that two red units, one of them is a nuker, two red cores essentially, because they're not supports. In Astra season is just not where you want to be. I don't feel the main tanks of the seasons will just eat two of your main units alive essentially. As far as unit swaps, I'll list them again so that you can let me know if you have them, how many of those you have. So, where are you? Here you are. So, what I was thinking was Legendary Zora, both defensive mythics. What level is your defensive catapult? Do you have Duma and Leaf? Do you have a gigantic staff user? If not, can you build one? Do you have a rescue staff user? Do you have Winter Bernadetta? Those two go together, essentially. Do you have Selena or somebody like that? Somebody Duo Mia would be really good here because it would allow you to replace the bullet, run her here, have her be tanky and a frontliner, and run the cage. So Duo Mia is such a good unit. I wish I had pulled for her. And yeah, those are the few. There are a lot of points of information that I would like to ask of you. Just let me know in the comments. I don't do defense analysis that much anymore, so I'm sorry if I'm a bit disconnected and a bit. I may be a bit redundant at points. I'm just not fresh with these things anymore. What else? I think that's it. All right. I guess that's it. If you have any more questions, please don't let me do analysis of gigantic maps. I don't have the mental stamina for it right now. But if you want me to take a look at your map, I'll do it. I'll do it. And I guess that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.